Hi, I'm Lisa Kohl here with Boise Real Estate, and today I wanted to cover what you should be expecting in the Boise real estate market right now. Our median single-family home price finished the year at $324,000 in Ada County. This is up 17% from last December. It missed the all-time high that we saw in August, but still the second highest on record. Thanks to new construction, the total number of homes for sale rose 6.8% to 1,493. While it's notable for being only the second increase in inventory in more than 4 years, it'll do very little to put any downward pressure on the prices in the next few months. Over the last 12 months, Boise house prices rose 11.79% to $292,400. In Canyon County, the median cost of a home increased over 18% to $225,495. Total sales, or the units closed in Ada County, declined to 709 from 829 12 months prior, mainly due to the fact that there's so little on the market. Buyers are preferring to wait it out rather than settling for something that doesn't meet their needs. At 1.60 months of supply in Ada County, inventory is the lowest it's been since last June. For buyers, it may be a little disheartening right now with January offering so little to choose from. It's important to keep in mind that as we move into spring, that will change. For home sellers, that trend is working against you. If you want to set a new record for your neighborhood, the best bet is to list by March. 30-year fixed mortgage rates have declined nearly 0.5% over the last 7 weeks and are now at the lowest levels since last summer. That makes a huge difference in affordability. For the typical buyer, that nearly doubles the number of homes for sale you have to choose from. So, as we move into the beginning of the year, I'm seeing a lot of pent-up demand. This, combined with lower mortgage rates, we can expect a solid first quarter. As I described in my market forecast, we're not going to have another year of 20% plus appreciation. At this point, it's looking like most of the price growth that we can expect in 2019 is going to happen early in the year. In a way, we'll see a repeat of what we saw last year. A big run-up of prices early on in the year, followed by a plateau in the second part of the year, just a bit more extreme. A lot of times I hear from clients that they wish that they would have started this process sooner. This tends to be the most common with 2/3 of the people that are both buying and selling. Unless money is no object or you're willing to settle with anything with 4 walls and a roof, give yourself twice as long as you think you'll need. We can help you find or sell a home in a weekend, but it will be less stressful and more financially rewarding if you give yourself some breathing room. When it comes to listings, it's not your imagination. You really aren't seeing all the listings. Up until the late 1990s, you had to get a newspaper or a real estate magazine to actually see what was for sale. Chances are that by the time that you got up to speed, your real estate agent had already found you a house. Then, between 2006 and 2014, we saw a significant increase in the availability of real estate listings online. At the same time, the recession created a massive drop in demand. With a home taking 6 to 12 months to sell, for the very first time we saw something we hadn't seen before. 95% of listings were ending up online. As we shifted back to a more balanced market and eventually a seller's market, homes are again selling before ever needing to be advertised on the open market. In some of the most popular neighborhoods, 80% of all transactions take place without so much as a for sale sign in the yard, let alone an online listing. Ultimately, a real estate agent's job is to find buyers for their sellers and sellers for their buyers. In fact, nearly 1/3 of our buyers have purchased an off-market deal we found for them. For buyers, off-market properties not only give you a better selection, but in most cases better pricing too. The reverse is also true. I always advise sellers to avoid a pocket listing. You almost always get better price with the extra exposure of going to the market. When working for sellers, our goal isn't to sell off market, but to do an abundance of pre-marketing to generate as much buzz as possible. We want a long line of buyers anxiously waiting to see the property when it finally does list. My best advice is to hire a pro, be patient, and plan ahead. For a complete write-up of the Boise real estate market and our surrounding areas, please visit us at weknowboise.com. Thanks for joining me.